Hello, my friends, and welcome to The Nest. This is Kate. It is Sunday morning. I finished my Roxy workshops and I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are well and happy, and that I hope that you can hear the excitement in my voice. There's a workshop on again today at the Green Door. It's the Christmas wreath one. I'm not doing that because I do need to do some domestics here, but I've had absolutely 4 days in a row of absolute bliss and stitch. So, there's a new term, bliss and stitch. So I wanted to share with you the 1-day workshop that I just did yesterday. It was to make a wall hanging. Here is my wall hanging. And I do share this knowing that Rachel and Sarah saw this happen, and I think it's okay with them. It did cause a lot of giggles because I have really tried. What's that there? Oh, I wanted to show you. This is the first crunkle of the morning. We're not going to have very many, but I did. Zoe managed to find a package of my favorite. I haven't got that pouch down here. My favorite beads. So I picked that up while I was out there, and this one too, that's got my favorite dingle dangles. So that's what crunkle. We're getting closer to that time of the year. Let's put that in there because I want to think about that. I'm going to sneeze and then we'll settle. There you go. Chew. Okay, so let's go through. It was a 1-day workshop at the Green Door, and the absolute, well, there's so many things, but I suppose for me, the attraction of this particular 1-day was that we were supplied with a kit, and the basis of that kit was Rachel's husband Steffi's grandmother's blanket. So the base material here has come from Italy from the early 1900s, and it is a story in itself. My piece came with this beautiful trim, and the trim actually went round the corner. So for me, that instantly told my head that had to be a feature. I didn't have to worry about putting something on because it was already there and just on that side. In the kit then was beautiful pieces of Rachel's fabric. Mine were this colour and some beautiful, beautiful pinks. I made the decision to stretch myself and put the pinks back in the nest, which I did take out, and to keep myself tidy, but that's another story. We've had so many giggles and laughs, and to try and work these colours. So I had the most lovely, lovely day, and this is where I am now. I left this patch because I do want some of the blanket to show through. I don't want to cover it all up. I'm not going to line it, and in here I've got some of the goodies from the day. Now, I did purchase some fabric kits that I will share at a different time, but I shouldn't say but. It was just such a wonderful opportunity. This Suffolk puff came in the kit, and then I did purchase another little packet from Sarah because one of the kits had this mustard colour in, and I feel out of touch already because I haven't filmed yet. This beautiful mustard, and I've sort of put that down with a whip stitch and then started to feature it. And this, similarly in the same pack was this one. So I have 3 Suffolk puffs, but these are the ones that are left over. So this is the Roxy pouch. Now, this did not come with a kit. This was on my Fleur pouch, and by the afternoon I thought we need a dingle dangle, and those colours to me just looked perfect. So here she is. there's another sneeze coming. Oh, I bought this out because I actually was thinking that I would love to put a treasure on here somewhere. I haven't found the right piece. I bought, yeah, I'll have to keep looking, but this just symbolized to me like the Roxy family. Like we've got JuJu and we've got Rachel and Sarah, and it was so much fun. I'm talking to you and filming as they will be arriving for the Christmas wreath workshop. Okay, so this is a sit and stitch. I hope you've got a project, your coffee. I know I'm all out of rhythm, but things will return a little bit more to normal this week. Not really, but to have a morning at home now to stitch and continue the work is just going to be lots of fun. So I've got a mustard here because I want to start breaking down. So this piece came in the kit, and I showed JuJu. I've done lots of French knots there. I've started some up there, but I want to start picking up, making this less blue, if you know what I mean. The blue is beautiful, but just to balance it. So I'm just going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I might put some mustard stitches in between the blue. There's lots of little daisies that I would like to work on. I need a little bit more cream wool. So this is the warm-up stitching. I'm going to do a shout out to the lovely Joy that I met yesterday. I hadn't met Joy before. She was there for the workshop, and she bought me a beautiful spool of purple cotton thread, I should just call it, that I can use on my purple project. So thank you, Joy. Lots of fun. Vicky Chick was there, so I got to meet her, and she gave all of us in the room some buttons, which, are they in here? No, I've had to have so many pouches ready and using, and I'm filming early because after this I have to sort my nest because my gorgeous son came home one night early, and I managed to find the bed for him to sleep in, but tomorrow he needs to use this space as a work area, and he needs 2 computer monitors on this table, which is all doable, but I just need to pull out my organization skills. So lovely to be stitching with you. It was I don't want to go on and on, but I just, you know me, I just chat away and want to share, and I just was imagining the excitement of everyone arriving, catching up, and in some ways it's like a reunion because some of these ladies have been to quite a number of different workshops, and There's a real sense of excitement when they see each other. I have really enjoyed getting to know Corinne, and I won't share what she made, but she is extraordinary. And yesterday we had a few giggles, and she, it's Where's Wally the needle for me, but she also said that she notices my open scissors because her grandmother had, that was a discipline, and I'm going to be more aware of that now so that I don't worry Corinne, and it's probably a good habit to have. All right, so you probably can't see that, but that's added texture. So what we're doing is embellishing, and I'm just going wherever I want to, really. Shall we try some, let's try some, I told JuJu that I needed to do her mustard. This isn't the DMC, it's a Perle. And I've got a few pieces then to show you what I'm thinking about for the other side. So let's start down here. Is that right? Too big a loop, but we'll go back there. 1, 2, 3. The blanket is lovely to stitch on. So everyone was wondering whether I would go and get another piece of blanket to go underneath it, but there was no need. See, sorry, I've forgotten to talk because I'm enjoying it so much. There we go, so tiny little French knots on flowers. And as I said, I want to get some more cream wool. Where's that one going, Kate? I've missed the center. Need to go this way. 1, 2, 3, down there. Oh. So how are things in your nest? Are you sorted? We worked out it was 10 days before Christmas Eve. That was last night. And that's when all our family will gather. My husband's side of the family in Cootamundra. And it means I need to do a little bit more work on my Cootamundra collection. This will be part of the Roxy collection, which will be the Roxy pouch, the Roxy table runner, which I just adored doing. I've adored both of them, and I want to get back to that. So in my head, as I talk out loud to you, I'm thinking about my projects for the week. All right, so that little bit of mustard there, texture, a little bit of bold wonky stitching, and basically I'm trying to push back the bright white, and then I'm going to bring up these beautiful daisies with red painting. Okay, this side, see, I can just feel that, and it's just such fun. I need to do some work up here. I've started to thread paint this butterfly. It was purple, and I put some blue over it. And remember, I'm new to this, but so that was very much fun. And I'm not sure whether this is going to work, but I found that I had this morning in my, you can't see it, it's 2 feet high, this little foil bit of doily that I got from the Green Door a little while ago, and I'm just liking a piece like that, tiny little flower. I need to use those, sorry, they're taking too much. Never stand up. Okay, let's give that a try. Wrap like that. Come up on here and around there. Yep. Yep, I like that. Okay, now I've realised I haven't brought down my blue Zoe wool. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do this. So quite a number of people, I think, were surprised that I went with the blue. And I said, well, that's what the kit was telling me to do. So we just follow our fingers. Did I put any pins in there? Got a few layers to go through there. Oh my goodness, is there any better feeling? Sunday morning, sun shining, blue sky, friends around the table and stitching. When I say around the table, this is around our table, our community here. Okay, let's go under the bridge. I love it when things go from one side to the other. How do you feel about that? I mean, I really liked the size of this piece because it is, yeah, works beautifully for a hanging. And as I said, I looked at it, and because I loved this corner, I just thought that's telling me that it could be the corner of a pouch. And I'm genuinely excited for the Roxy family because after this day, they'll be on holidays officially. I think Lulu and Steph, isn't it funny? We all feel like we know them, and I say those names and I never met. I think they're on their way, so it's a very special time for that family. Oop. Lulu was, oh no, JuJu was saying that she hasn't seen Lulu for 2 years. So that's a big time, isn't it, in this fast moving world of ours. Okay. So these are just running stitches. So we've got a little bit of crochet, which is very me. Some of that, and I think I need a third row. Wonky stitches. Okay, that's a good start. Oh, shall I come through here? Forgot about the other side. But I love that little gather there. Just happens with this very thin I have to do a universal apology about comments. I haven't done any this week because I've been at the workshops. So if I haven't answered you, it doesn't mean I don't care. I have read, but I like to sit down and do it all at once. Okay, I'm really liking that. Okay, I had a little, okay, 2 other things that just sprung onto the table. Oh, and something else that's dingle-dangling was in the first kit. There was some numbers, 168, that I feel I'd sort of like to use on this piece. No significance at all, but yeah, actually it might lighten up here and draw your eyes up there. I mean, this braid, someone asked me, and I said it was this braid that inspired the colours of this. So I've gone with, really, well, you can see, I don't need to explain that, but the red for me is talking to those little flowers. I did have a yellow rose on at one point and I got really stuck, so I took it off. Because even after walking away, it wasn't, it's down a little bit further than I wanted. Even when I walked away and came back, I just couldn't get it working. So this is looking like it was sewn on by someone who can't sew, which isn't far from the truth. And I like that it's very handmade, very naive. And I imagine if this number just had to be put on by someone, so it was like their label. And so many layers, it's actually hard to stitch. Layers, okay, layers. It's wonky. Some of you couldn't live with that. I'm going to see if I can. I've just gone too tight. And the funny little bit over there. See if I tuck. Anyway, we will see. For the moment, you've got the idea. I'll just leave that there because I might unpick. Okay, scissors are buried. Okay, what else do I want to think about? I just saw that there. I haven't got any frilly bits on this side. I haven't got any cotton needle in the cotton in the needle, Kate. So what about a bit of this beautiful lace? On the coarser wool. Let's just do a gather because we don't want to lose. I want to sort of see that bit of blue underneath. Keep the blanket showing. Don't know what the people are doing there. Okay, yeah. This was in the fabric pack as a square piece, and I just ripped it into little strips, and then it goes further. do some big woolly stitches. I love wool on wool. Just so that's another saying that I'll think of. It's always layer upon layer, isn't it? Wool on wool, linen on wool. Treasures and trinkets. I am thinking a lot. As I shared the other day, the beautiful Missy had a piece on the flap of her table runner, which she'll share about, that I haven't been able to stop thinking about. So you've got so much to look forward to. There were quite a few YouTubers there, and I think the story will continue to unfold. Right, so I'll bring this up closer in a minute, but it's made more of a three-dimensional. That's a big word for a Sunday morning. Look to that. I've got my original little sort of tacking stitches that I will leave in there. Just go straight over here. And down. Oops. But not into the number cane. Eek. Right, so this looks a bit flat at the moment, but I will share when I buy some cotton, because I want a creamier wool with texture. But I have got, I'm just looking at that up there. Maybe I go, yes. I want to actually think about that, which is sort of unusual. And we've got, hello. We've got, what have we got? We've got a lot of space up here that I could be doing some canthering, but I actually wondered just then about, could I put some mustard into the butterfly? I don't think so. I need a more complementary colour. Let's go back to that little bit of trim. I've never, have I done monkey? I'm maybe on my back. So I've got this braiding came in the kit, which I love. Gosh, it's really a different style for me, isn't it? But that's why you go to workshops. It's been so lovely to hear from people who are going to do our Katie and Annette's pouch project, and Why was I thinking about that? Oh, because someone said to me yesterday that their pouch is going to fly, and that really was a beautiful thing to hear. So they're flying from nests, and mine will fly, so don't forget, we're starting that in January. You've probably got a long list of things that you need to do. We've got the girls prompt, which really has us all thinking. I'll probably think most about that when I'm away. So what am I doing? I'm putting this little bit of trim, tucking it under the lace. Let's come up, make it easier. So I just, sorry, all I did to make a pouch was to take the piece and stitch it together down the sides and leave the raw edges. Oh, there we go. We've had our first little jab. I need to make you smile. And there was a little joke yesterday that after I left each day of the first course, that the girls had to do a special extra vacuum under my seat because there were a bit of cake in the nest, scraps, including pins, which is a little embarrassing. I do try hard, but it is what it is. It was a concrete floor and everyone had shoes on, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I've chosen the mustard, and I'm liking this trim because we've got the white in there. Maybe this was, I don't know where I got it from. I'm losing track. But we did have a conversation. I like, I suppose what's evolving is I like a story behind each piece. So this is a story pouch, and it's the Roxy. And I will remember the blanket. I'll remember buying the Suffolk puffs. I'm remembering already Zoe's magnificent salads. And it's not long past breakfast. I'm here. I'm actually going over that thread there. There we go. I can feel that I am calm, serene, and look at all those treasures still in there that you will see on different. So there's the pinks, some of them. There's other blues, etc. So do not worry. You will see every single thing at some point. Not that you would worry, but you know what I mean. Okay. I think that's probably enough to share. So thank you again to Rachel and Sarah for their workshop, to Zoe, who has changed my life forever, and being in her space is just a gift. And here's the Roxy pouch from the Roxy collection, December 2024. So counting the days till we stitch together again. So have a happy day. Katie in the Nest is now going to tidy the nest, and I'll see you soon, and it won't be that long. Okay, have a wonderful time. Bye.